not here in India, but in other test markets, if you will, with televisions that are what we call media smart. So state-of-the-art television viewing, but with the ability through 802.11g to connect to other wireless products in the house. So, for example, as you get home from a trip, you've got your pictures and your music. You may not want to view them on your PC. You may want to share them with your family and friends. You can stream that directly to your television. You may download a movie and want to watch that on a larger screen. So we think the combination of that and storage in the home are huge opportunities.
Mm-hmm. So is that the future of television, where you can also store some of the programming at home? Will that not raise intellectual property issues?
Well, I think storage in the home broadly is beyond just publicly available entertainment. And we've launched a home server in October that you'll see here in India as well, that's really focused on creating backups for your whole home system, creating the ability to remotely access that content once you have it, and it won't let you store some of those movies you perhaps haven't paid for yet.
Those times have not come.
I see.
Okay. Okay, one of the areas where a lot of the change is happening is the mobile phone, and how, because HP does have some of those products where you have the PDF phone there. How are things changing there, where entertainment could actually be bought on a handheld device?
So I think that market is really going beyond its infancy into its large-scale growth. We focus more on applications, more on business applications than we do entertainment in the handheld sets right now. We have lots of products where you can view movies, view videos, but our development focus has been much more on business applications. And again, from the perspective of remote access, always being on, always being accessible, always being able to access what you want. We think that's important.
So are you betting, would we see some offerings from HP in the market? And more so, I would imagine, in the Indian market, because we're going to add 100 million subscribers every year for the next 3 years. That's what the projection is.
It's a massive number, right? 100 million mobile subscribers in the next 3 years, or 100 million subscribers a year for the next 3 years is just a massive number, and it clearly drives trends. And I think importantly for us, when you see that type of mass growth, it teaches us a lot about the mobile market as a whole, and what works here, we know we can deploy in other places. So yes, we'll look at what are some of the media applications we put on our products. Clearly, as we think about entertainment in our product base, a similar PC experience to handheld experience is something that we're working with Microsoft on right now.
That brings us to the issue of pervasive computing. You spoke about home, you spoke about mobiles, how it could be actually changing, and some of your experiences could be changing the way you get entertained with your mobile. Mm-hmm. Where will this lead us to? I mean, could you just paint a picture of this pervasive computing? What could it do to our working lives, to our lives when we look to entertain ourselves?
Listen, I think broadly, as we look over the next couple of years, the use of web applications will clearly become more important. Things hosted in the cloud as opposed to on a drive. Clearly an area that we're focused on, from the consumer to the small business to the enterprise. With that comes the security that's required to keep those web-based applications, and more importantly, your content safe and secure. I think from a media standpoint, we look at the same thing, right? The availability to purchase and view media through a multiple set of different devices is what customers will migrate to, is what customers will want. Whether you actually you'll probably see a combination of both